Welcome to deep sleep. Close your eyes. Breathe in calm. Breathe out the day. Let my voice guide you into a world of peace, where gentle whispers, tranquil melodies, and dreamy night stories wrap around you like a warm embrace. Feel your worries fade. Your body unwinds as sleep softly carries you away. Relax, rest, drift away. Love is not just in the grand gestures, but in the quiet moments, the whispered I love yous, and the warmth of a touch that speaks 1,000 words. Tonight, step into a tale as timeless as the stars, a story of two hearts bound by fate, drawn together by love's gentle embrace, a journey of romance, devotion, and the magic of a love that blossoms like a rose in the soft glow of candlelight. Close your eyes, feel the warmth of love, and let this heartfelt Valentine's love story wrap around your soul. It was a crisp February morning. The sky kissed with hues of rose gold as the first rays of sunlight caressed the earth. Snowflakes clung delicately to the trees, shimmering like diamonds, as if the world had paused, waiting for something extraordinary. In the heart of a quaint town square, nestled among cozy cafes and charming boutiques, walked Lila. Her auburn hair gleamed like fire against the cold, the deep red of her scarf framing her soft, flushed cheeks. Each step she took was light, almost dreamlike, lost in the quiet rhythm of the winter air. And then she saw him. Emerging from the morning mist, Ethan walked toward her. His dark hair, tousled by the cool breeze, framed a face that carried both mystery and warmth. His ocean blue eyes met hers, steady, knowing, like a secret only the universe understood. In his hand, he held a single red rose. As he stepped closer, the world around them blurred into nothingness. Deep and gentle, his voice curled into the cold air like a whispered promise. Ethan, I saw this and thought of you. Lila's breath hitched. Her heart pounded softly in her chest as she reached out, her fingertips brushing against his as she took the rose. The touch, electric, warm, sent a shiver down her spine. For a moment, time stood still. Days passed, and fate led them together again, this time in a quiet little cafe by the river. The scent of coffee and vanilla swirled in the air, wrapping them in a cocoon of warmth against the winter chill. Seated by the window, Ethan watched her. The flickering candlelight cast golden shadows across her face, highlighting every delicate curve, every unspoken thought dancing in her eyes. Ethan, I've always believed love isn't about grand gestures. It's about moments like these, when silence speaks louder than words, when just being near you feels like home. Lila looked up, her lips parting slightly. Her fingers tightened around her cup, warmth spreading through her, not just from the coffee, but from him. She didn't have to say anything. Her eyes said it all. The ice skating rink, a dance of two hearts. The town square had transformed into a winter wonderland. The twinkling fairy lights reflected in the frozen lake, casting a soft glow on the skaters, twirling effortlessly across the ice. Ethan pulled Lila closer, his fingers lacing through hers as they stepped onto the rink. Lila, laughing softly, nervous. I can't skate. Ethan, chuckling, reassuring. Then hold on to me. I'll catch you if you fall. And she did. Their hands stayed entwined as he guided her gently across the ice. At first, her steps were wobbly, uncertain, but with every glance, every whispered encouragement, she found her balance and something more. As they moved, Ethan suddenly spun her in a slow, effortless twirl. The world blurred, the lights melted into golden streaks, and for that moment, she wasn't afraid. She was his on Valentine's night. Ethan led her to a rooftop, a secret world above the city. The skyline stretched endlessly before them, glittering under a velvet sky. The wind tousled Lila's hair as she turned to him, her heart pounding. Something in the way he looked at her, intense, searching, made the night feel even more alive. Ethan, I never believed in love at first sight, but you changed everything. The moment I saw you, it was like the universe whispered your name into my soul. Lila. Ethan. But she didn't need to finish, because at that moment, he closed the distance between them, his arms wrapping around her as he pressed his forehead to hers. Their breaths mingled, slow and deep, their hearts beating in perfect unison. And then, he kissed her. Soft at first, gentle, a question, a promise, a forever wrapped in a single moment. The garden of roses, a promise for eternity. A being spring arrived, and with it, the bloom of something deeper, something eternal. On their first anniversary, Ethan led Lila to a hidden garden, a sanctuary of roses in every shade of love. Red for passion, white for purity, pink for a love that only grew stronger. As sunlight streamed through the leaves, Ethan took her hands, his fingers tracing slow, loving circles against her skin. Ethan, I love you, Lila. Not just for today, not just for tomorrow, but for always. Lila, and I will love you in every lifetime to come. Lila, under the canopy of roses, with love written in every breath, every heartbeat, every whispered promise, they sealed their forever. A love as pure as the roses that surrounded them, a love destined to bloom for eternity.